What the fuck, stream elements? What the actual fuck? Okay, apparently the stream's gonna be scuffed today. Hello everyone! Welcome to the art stream. I was wanting to have some cold medicine to do this with, but I don't have any left. Apparently I've drunk it all. Look, I have throat sweets. But to be fair, the worst of the colds, the worst of the symptoms are already gone. Like the headache that was, really, really nasty. Right there, it's gone, mostly. I've just got the snuffles now. And I no longer feel like I have a small cannonball just behind there. So that's good. I also feel like I feel less bunged up, and I feel like my voice is less gravelly. I don't know. What I do know is that I am right at the point of being able to get the Pathologic 2 video finished. Like literally, I've started day 11. Day 12, I said. It's no day 12. Well, technically day 12 is the epilogue. But no, I've started day 11. So basically, the thing I found out about Pathologic 2 is it's weird the way it does it. Is basically the days start at 7:30 in the morning and last until midnight. The nights then last from midnight until 7:30 a.m. So all the things that only happen at night only happen between those 7.5 hours. So when, like for example, if you're chasing the pantomimes only come around at night time, and it's like they start at midnight and they are available until 7:30 in the morning. 7:30 in the morning, well, no, midnight is when you get that thing of, death tolls, and, the fund has got money for you, and it does the whole thing of deciding where people have been infected or died, that kind of thing. And then 7:30 a.m. rolls around, and that's when you get your precursor for the day, like, day 7, in which the Haruspex does whatever. So I have hit 7:30 a.m. on day 11, and I have saved. So literally all I need to do is I need to do the only quest of the day, which is go to the town hall, try and find the courier, go to Lara's place, go to the army base, go to the station, go to the bar, go to my house, and then go back to the town hall, I think it is. Like, basically, do what I did on stream. Only this time, it will actually give me the ending, rather than, the whole thing of like, you cheated. Because I did cheat the first time around because of taking the deal. But no, this will be, I don't know. I don't know when I'll do it. Either I'll be doing it tonight, after I finish here, depending on how much energy I have, or I will do it tomorrow before my Masochism Monday stream, because I'm planning on getting up early in the morning anyway. Well, early-ish for me. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. That's how the Pathologic 2 plans go. Got sucked into a bit more Outriders as well. I'm up to challenge tier 12 out of 15 now? Is it 13? No, I think I've just hit 13 out of 15. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Because, oh, Jesus Christ, those encounters are getting real spicy. Real spicy. I've still got a lot of expeditions I've not done yet, because they only rotate on a certain basis and they only offer you 4 to 5 at a time, including ones from the DLC. And I was like, I kind of want to do all the ones from base game first and then do the DLC ones, especially as doing all the DLC ones has its own trophy. And also, one of the DLC expeditions, the trophy is for killing the boss in co-op with one other person, not with 2 other people, 1 other person. And I kind of want to try and drag Mal into that with me, because he's close to the end of the game, and I want to get him to the end of the game. It's like, right, awesome, we're in expeditions, come do this expedition with me, because you don't need to be a minimum challenge tier for that one. Just, it needs to be, co-op, and it'll be on his challenge tier, which will be tier 6, and I'm running around stuff with stuff from tier tier 12, so I'll steamroll shit. But yeah, those are plans. Those are plans. And now, before I get into reading chat, thank you very much to DJ for the raid. Very much appreciate that. And I will catch up on chat, and then we shall get into the drawings. Hello, welcome Torium. Throws art supplies around everyone. Of course it. It's the only art supplies I've got at the moment. Well, I've got the art tablet, but I don't really want to pick that up from its little nesting place and put that in my mouth. That might actually be a bad idea. Hello, welcome Mark. Thanks for spooking you. Must have spooked you even more when stream elements repeated the sound a few more times. Can you crushing your opponents in teamfight tactics? Haven't lost a round yet in this run. Nice. Well done. Jason, and welcome. Hello, little Sib. Please don't chew the art tablet. It looks so tasty, and it's called a tablet. If it's not a tablet, then why can't I eat? I was watching when you swapped over. Well, that's shit caught up with, and on the presence, on the topic of switching over, I've got everything set up. I made myself a little template after the last one. I didn't so much make a template as in I took the one that I drew for Scoo, I erased some of the bits around it, and then saved it, did a save as Minecraft Foxo template. Fox, yes. I shall. In fact, actually, 2 seconds, Jace. Actually, no, Jace, you saw the one I drew for Scoo. But basically, I was given the idea by Murray. It's like, hey, why don't I draw more of these Foxos, only style them after different people, and do them as little gifts for people. See. Oh, good God, another bot. Fuck off, banned. So I'm going to stop throwing my pens, pencils, paintbrush, paper, colouring books on my desk. Josie, hello and welcome. Oof, bots. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, let me just recent. There's the one that I did. There's the initial one I did for Scoo with Scoo Junior, because I was inspired by those derpy eyes. Yeah, and it seemed to go away. It seemed to go away. It seemed to go down really, really well. So I thought, yeah. Wait for 2 seconds. Milky poo. Dirty eyes. I mean, that's just me. Language is hard. Language is indeed hard. Language is harder than a not safe for work comment insert in here. Insert. Here. I'm so mature. Right, okay, so one thing that was bothering me all the time since I did the original one is how feckin' this doesn't add up. Is this, like, it needs to be longer? Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny little bit longer. There, that looks a bit better. That looks a lot less offensive. Yes. Awesome. Right. And now what I need to do as well is I need to erase this thing because the... Actually, hang on a second. If I do that, if I save that on the template, then that keeps it on the template. Now if I do a save as, and do it as, what I'm actually going to do this for... Actually, then save. Well, it's saved as. It didn't keep the original template. I mean, I can still open up the template as well. It's fine. Let's just open that up. MC Foxo templates. Yeah, and there he was, all in his derpy glory. Awesome. Oh, you added the quote of dirty eyes, of course. Callie, hello and welcome. Join me as I am just altering a template to get started. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. I will note that with the Drunk Stream Challenge, Fox and I still haven't decided what we're going to do for it. I mean, we generally don't until the actual day. We might be doing Far Cry 5 now with the new DMCA rules that have come in things. We might do Outriders. Might even do Deep Rock Galactic. Don't know. It's all up in the air. If I just do that to connect that and do a little bit of a blep. That might be too much of a blep. Shorten the blep. Capius says hi. Hello, Capius. Hello, floofer. Oh, end up 4 which means my ranking still goes up. Nice. Go for it, Torium. See, I wasn't going to keep the derpy eyes for this version of it, but I think with the tongue, it just kind of has to be there. It just does. Right, now here's the big issue. I need to try and see if I can work out how to select the line art on the entire thing. That does not look like it selected all of it. This might be tricky. We both achieve our drunk streams. Does that mean double drunk Malk stream where we combine them? Oh, it's double drunk Malk stream. It is double drunk Malk stream. It is say farewell to Malk's liver. Because, yeah, I'll be getting enough alcohol for our drunk stream and then also for my drunk stream with Fox. And I'm not going to survive those two. I'm really not. Right, okay, so that's really not gonna work. Bollocks. Oh well. Undo the selection of that. No more concern. Oh joy. Yeah. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Don't you worry. At least it's not going to be, double drunk Malk stream back to back. That I would not survive. I'm an experienced drinker. Trying to make sound as in way that does not make me sound like an alcoholic. But yeah, I'm an experienced drinker, but I don't think I could manage that. I think that would kill me. You're going to bed because you got trial tomorrow, and it's only 8, but you need to be hello early. No problem at all, Callie. Thank you for popping in so much, and I will speak to you again soon. And it's not long until I actually see you. It's like what? It's not even 10 days. It's 9 days at this point in time, or 8. 8 days, maybe 9. You know what? I've got something that will tell me. I have something that will tell me. Bear with me. Yes, load up, please. Faster. Anytime. You're just a ticket booking app. Why are you taking so long to load up? There we go. My bookings. I leave here in 9 days, 2 hours and 25 minutes. So there you go. So add a few hours onto that, and that's when I meet you, Callie. Difference is you'll be asleep for quite a chunk of it because flying cross Atlantic. I'll be trying not to sleep for a portion of it, even though my coach leaves at 24 in the morning. Fun. Okay, so After 26 months, it's hard to wait. It is. It very much is. I really wish I knew how the select tool actually works in this. I really do. Layers only. Layers, no, it's layers only. It's happy for you too. Yeah, it has been so long. Thanks to blooming COVID and everything. The original plan was that I was supposed to visit May 2020. Was it May 2020 or was it May? No, it was May 2021. Was when I was supposed to go over there next and get processes moving and all that. Maybe visits in between then, But no, COVID had to happen. So I wanted to, if I do that, okay, and then do I have an invert? I got to have an invert. Invert selection. Okay. Progress. Bill? Oh God! Oh God! I mean, I know that this was going to be cursed to start off with, but that's even worse. Jesus Christ! We have a demon Foxo. Let's just get... There we go. Fucking hell. Okay, that's not it. What the hell is that even? That is supposed to be a derpy fox. Wait, no, that's not supposed to be inverted. No, because then that's... It's a bandit fox now. That's a fox that's about to commit a crime. That's a fox that goes into somewhere and says, open up the vaults, give me all your money. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Right. Okay, can I select that as well? I can. You returned. Torin, you were absent for the best part. You were absent for, honestly, the absolute best part of this stream so far. Let me just recreate it for you. So what I did was, yeah, okay, we had that. I was like, I'm trying to find out how to basically recolor all of these lines at once easily. So I thought, oh yeah, maybe Phil. That happened. So yeah, the demon fox. So, okay, so it's not inverting the sketch layer, right? Okay, let's uninvert it. And let's fill again. And we've got Fox about to do a crime now. As a fox is going to go and rob somewhere and not realise it's not a place you can rob. So now I have got no fucking idea how to get it so I can just, might just click on the lines. Yeah, I tried that, but it doesn't select all of the lines. That's the problem. That is the big problemo. Problemo, that's it. If I do, for example, that. It doesn't seem to want to do anything. Okay, can I undo my selection, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, only just that little bit there. Yeah. So the only other recourse I can find is to just draw all over it, but I know that can't be the right. That can't be it. That cannot be the thing. It's because the line makes them different colors. Well, that's bollocks. And ultimately I blame Mori. I blame Mori for this ultimately. Because Mori's the one that I'm trying to make this for. And if you've seen her VTuber thing, there's a lot of black in there. There is a lot of black in that data stream of hers, and there is no fucking way that I can have black line art and black colouring. It just won't look right at all. So I blame Mori. And yes, that is a quote. I mean, I'm fairly certain I blame Mori is already there in the quotes, but I don't mind it being there more than once. Well, that's a piss knuckle, isn't it? So we can figure out how to help if you'd like. I mean, go for it. You are more than welcome to do so. It's fine. I've got other people I can do for. Okay, I've got the wrong notepad open. Give me 2 seconds while I open up the right notepad. Yep, the first quote, yep. There it is. Minecraft Foxx list. It's actually what I've got a notepad file called. Suppose I could do that one. I have to do it mostly from memory, though, I think. I don't think I've got any references, and if I do, I've not got references to hand. But actually, if I do... No, that is not... It's not pan scroll, no. Do that. There we are. There we go. So whilst Torin is doing that, I will work on cleaning this up and doing this for someone else. Because Mori has to make things complicated. I really actually do need a reference for this. I don't know where to find it easily. It's Alpha Lock. The fuck is that? Just above the layers, there's a lock on top of the squares. Lock transparent pixels, lock layer. Yes. What, lock transparent pixels? Okay. So now if I just go over the lines with another color, it should then do it. Let's see. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my fucking god. Well, to infinity and beyond. Thank you very much for that, Torian. Very much appreciated. Go for a bit more of a magenta with this, because I do have an idea of, well, still blaming Mori, but going back to the idea of Mori's one. Oh, feck, I just realised I was going to do the little blep tongue, and I was... That all the way back down to a 7? Was it a 7? Is this are these 7 lines? I can never remember if that's a 7. No, that's definitely not a 7. That's definitely not a fucking 7. That's got to be a 4. Yeah, it's 4. Good, good. Right, now, next things next. Oh, Photoshop's name for his Alpha Lock. See, Photoshop trying to bamboozle us all. Bloody Adobe. Adobe Photo Fuck. That's what it is. one gormless blep. And again, I think I've made that too long. Yep, longo blepo. Let's get that line though. There. Yep. There is a reason why I'm doing this, don't you worry. I've already said the reason why I'm doing this. Because a certain silly Grem, Jesus Christ, that's slightly jarring, went and had to have loads and loads of parts of her model black. Watermelon, and now I'm hungry again. Thank you, Torian. You're getting some fucking dark soulless eyes is what you're getting. Okay, so new, yeah, there's new there. Color. Woo 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 woo. I mean, there's also the possibility that I just, completely remove the eyes and the pupils. Also, I need to wipe my fucking tablet some more. Now, how does it look if I actually fill this in? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that real fucking works. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh, look, it's Maury! Hello and welcome, Maury. But thank you very much for the 9 months of subscription. Very much appreciated. Bug-eyed Fox Roars. Guess who this is for, Maury? The Fox has become Hulk. It's for... Zarya. If I was going to do Puzzled Fox for the Puzzled Otter, it'd be cross-eyed. We're going to need a very, very pink tongue. Would we? That was a guess. Well, it's incorrect. And let me just say that I had to change the colour of the line art because the person who this is for, and, is a sort of, I don't know, picture of almost, has a lot of black on their model, which makes having black line art blend in too much. I don't know if the... No idea. Maury, that's completely incorrect. This is A, not a deer, and B, clearly has eyes. See, look, look. Eyes. This can't be a no idea. Off again. Just a Minecraft Fox, though. One of these days, Murray. One of these days. What? I didn't finish it. I was, we're going to say one of these days, Maury, I'll meet you, and then I'll hug you and give you a squish, and then you'll probably break my ribs. And then feed me a lot, and never want me to leave. Seems to be how a lot of people react to me. So we go like that, that, and like this. Sort of figure out how to use PureRef essay, sorta. I could show you what I've done with PureRef, but honestly, the only things I've done with PureRef are not safe for work. Which I know may not bother some people here, would definitely bother Twitch, though. I don't like... It's okay, working on Zero's common drawing cats is hard. Yes, it is. Snoot. Yes. This is definitely the lesser spotted fox snoot. Jesus Christ. Thank you for that, Torian. No, that's a bit too dark. That's better. Kind of off-white without being too white. We need a boot with sound, methinks. We do. You're the one with privileges and knowledge to do that, Torian. Not me. It's now comes the magic bit. Certain person this is for. Does not believe in being straight. Much like me. I think, and that one. Just a bit too much. There we are. I need a boop emote file, please. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure there's next to no one here that's straight. Possible, yeah. Right now... God, those eyes are soulless. Now, the face is mostly just a clear colour. So it can be approached like so. Someone's been tormenting this poor fox. What did anyone ever... What did this fox ever do to anyone that caused it to be subjected to horrors that would give it that sort of expression? What did this fox ever do? I've just realised another bit of line art that I'm going to need to do as well. Because I forgot a very important part of this entire endeavour. If this really is the spawn of who we say it's going to be a spawn of, it needs to have matching accoutrements. Seen Hell in Warhammer. Hell is nothing. There we go. Some horns. At a point, I need to check certain something from a reference. A very, very certain something. God damn it, why is the only reference I can find one that doesn't have the horns in? Fuck's sake. I blame Mori. Ah, there we are. It has to be bloody complicated, doesn't it? Always. Always sodding complicated. There's a lot of Gippers. Gipper is the thing that bothers the ever-living fuck out of me. Generally not other people. I'm just gonna leave a little puddle there on the line art, just in case I need to grab that colour and don't want to be too predictive. Predictive? I don't know. Just thinking about it. Just put that over there. Need a... yeah, some hair bits there. This is very, very bright and neon now and looking at it, which is, honestly enough, actually perfect. And also just really makes me want to want tomorrow's stream to come even sooner, because yay, Cyberpunk. Ooh. That fucking face. I don't know what it is about that face, but it really, really gets me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Actually thinking about it. Having a more of a line art thing around there fits, because it's actually a hairline that we're going to be looking at as well. Excuse me. A certain someone also has long hair, so why not have that transferred down like so. This line art there. This is much more complicated than a Minecraft Foxx normally would be, but meh. Whoever said I was consistent. Not fucking me, that's for sure. Plus, you also get how it looks. Yeah, also get to say if it looks shit or not. Oh wait, no, I don't. See that double standard there? It's my art. I get to decide how it looks. But if I decide it looks shit, oh no, everyone revolts. And yes, I'm aware, because I use that exact same excuse to other people as well. I'm aware of how it works. And there's the bonk. There we go. I apologise, as usual, for all the snuffling. I am still ill. Still recovering. Okay, let's have a look how that looks. Actually does not look anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to look. That's actually not overwritten much. It's overwritten a few things, but oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I can live with that. That fucking looks awful, though. Just stick some tissue in your nostrils. No. That's... no. No, just no. I don't even have the articulate words to describe how much I do not wish to do that. Sticking bits of tissue up my nose is usually reserved for when I have a nosebleed. Balance there. This has been at the exact same time a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, and a lot trickier. That's about right for art, honestly. We had to take some red into this again, just to flesh out parts of it. But so it doesn't look like just some kind of weird Russian head cap. There we go. That doesn't look like right. Meh. I understand what people say when they say they don't like doing stuff with hair. Definitely starting to understand that now. That doesn't look so bad so far. Maury's looking confused. Come on, Maury, you have to know who that is now. Nope. Well, I'm just going to have to, add some speech to the final version so you know it's, definitely who it is. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just going to add that right now because I can. That really fucked up. Not great. My handwriting is not great, but that looks awful. It says backer. It says back, you sussy bottom backer. There you go, Maury. Who is this guy? You got me there. Okay, you got me there, Maury. You got me there. You're being serious. Are you really saying that my art skills are so shitty that you can't even tell who this is? Fucking hell. Oh, here I thought I was going to get support and, you know, love for my family, but no. Damn, anagram doing great. Maury, in your past 3 messages, you managed to make a spelling mistake in every single one of them. You're supposed to, but what I think you've said is you know I'm done and a grem doing grem. You're doing yourself? I mean, you know, credit to you. You know, don't let Switch know, otherwise, you know, they might take steps and intervene. Whereabouts is it? Oh, yeah, that was pretty much there. Oh, I've got to think of how to translate that into this now. Wholly blame you for this, Maury. I wholly blame you for this. That's the line. Just have to increase my brush size a little bit. It's time to be starting a bit higher, actually. Also, it's time to use a thicker pen to colour these bits in easier. Gary, hello and welcome. Lem lem, motherfucker. That's what this Foxx says, yes. Lem lem. Before I get too carried away. Otherwise, I really will get lost and probably forget that exists. Probably I will forget that exists. So just that and tidy this up a bit more. Back again. Here he wants me to check my posture. Don't spam the command. There's rewards. Kiri, please don't spam the rewards. I'll check my posture. Refund the other two back to you. I need to try and remember. I know where the reference is. I know where the perfect reference is. Or do I? Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. That got me. There we are. Well, it's not the most up-to-date one, but yeah. It'll do. That will do. Okay. So that's up to about the elbows. There-ish. Okay. Minecraft. Right position, wrong angle. Close enough. Loose enough. Right position, wrong angle. Of course. Of course. Of course that gets made into something lewd. The one time where I don't actually intend something as lewd, it gets turned into something lewd. Chat and I share the same brain cells. Yes, my portion of the brain cells isn't firing correctly at the moment because, yay, ill. That's one of the things I really dislike when I'm ill, is how my ability to think of lewd things really, really decreases. And just, my lewdness in general decreases. It's not fun at all. Excuse me, because I like being lewd. That problem before, you would have thought there's something wrong with me if I hadn't. This is true. This is very true. It's like I always say to people who I know really well, it's like, if I'm not being lewd, there's something wrong. Like, I'm ill, or I'm not having a great day, or, or something or other. Although now it is possible, if I'm not being lewd, check if I'm in Jace's stream. If I'm in Jace's stream, then there's a reason I'm not being lewd. So I try my very best to behave in their streams. It works most of the time. Just, I'd have to find an outlet somewhere else, and have to say the lewd thing that came to mind elsewhere. Why is that? That's not equal. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be equal. The subject of this is not symmetrical, so neither will I be. I mean, actually, The reference is very symmetrical, I think. Yeah, the reference is amazingly symmetrical. The reference is also from someone who has been doing art for so many more years than me. The reason I'm doing these bits now is because I started the black bit and I thought, fuck it, I'll continue with this black bit. Also, black is the easiest color to go towards. Okay, now get the ale bit. To reduce the brush size even more. And do a little bit of... Jesus Christ, that's really windy out there. You lot most likely can't hear it, but yeah, it's kind of windy out there. Just a little bit. Just a little. And grab... Find the red so I can grab a bit again. Brush picker again. Heckin' windy. It has been, yeah. Like, we are talking like... We're still, you know, pretty much on the backlog of the storm. Still nowhere near as bad as it was up in Cornwall. I say up in Cornwall. Cornwall is not up from me, but you know, British speech cadences. But yeah, in Cornwall, it's really, really bad. Although, you know, I said, I think, God, what was it? Yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday, because we had the storm, that there wasn't all that many effects in the local area from it. I was wrong. Just up the road, a tree got blown over. A massive tree. It closed the entire street off. Yeah, that seems about right. Actually, no, that is definitely not right because of where this is. Yeah. Okay, right, yeah. I have made a boo-boo. Boo-boo has been made. Boo-boo has been made. That black bit is meant to start around here because it connects underneath the arms because, you know, the anatomy that is meant to be replicating. This is not how anatomy work. I mean, also, it's a fox, so fox is not how human anatomy work either. Or even the subject of this art. So whilst I think about it, take this and colour in the footsy bit that's sticking out. We were going to say all blank anatomy, but I beat you to it. Yeah. Too quick for some. Yeah, and for other people, I'm definitely not quick. Wow. But also to have that part of it, just have a large part of it like that doesn't seem. Work with it. Can work with it. Be fine. We're fine. We'll be fine. Very fine. Very fine. Immunity. You're never immune from me. Never. Ever. No one is immune from Malk's Loot Dragon. Except for, the people who actually are. Hey, Malk, what's your superpower? Oh, well, I guess it's the ability to make lewd jokes and references towards people without there being anything behind it. Doesn't seem much of a superpower, no. Doesn't really pay the bills, but hey, helps people feel safer. Behind. But. Oh, for feck's sake. Right, fine. Screw you again, Maury. Be simple, could you? No. Had to be all backer. I've got to be complicated. Backer. Joke's on you, no one's screwing you. Hey, I don't sound like I'm something. I don't sound like I'd be joking about. That sounds more like something I'd be saying to someone along the lines of, "Oh, Dylan Harris is his name or something." This, my friend, holding up a date. This, my friends, is called a date. And if you've never had a date, then I feel sorry for you. You must be very lonely. Second, minutes later in that same thing, he says, I'd never made a date cream before. Like, wow. TMI, but at least we know where your experience is going, my friend. Okay, so yeah, I think that's Dylan Hollis. That's it. Yeah, that's the man. And also, in actual fact, Maury, yes, someone is screwing you. It's called your government on a daily basis. You follow Dylan Hollis? Nice. I don't, because I never ever touched TikTok, and that seems to be the only thing that that's they're on. And this is also on YouTube. I actually don't even. I don't follow many YouTubers. I don't even follow or subscribe to YouTubers I frequently watch. Like weirdly enough, the only big YouTuber I'm subscribed to is Tear of Grace. But I watch content from Markiplier, Mandalore Gaming, and Icarus Lives. I'm not subscribed to any of them. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. I do. No one is engaging in the act of physical intercourse with you, is what you mean, Maury. He's on YouTube too. Ah, that I did not know. Yeah, Mandalore, yes, you do. Oh yeah, I also watch Iron Pineapple, but I really only watch Iron Pineapple's things of Souls likes you've never heard of, because I don't agree with a lot of his other content. Like, do believe that Demon Souls is amazing. Demon Souls is not amazing. Do believe that Code Vein is shit. Code Vein is not shit. Can you go down for a bit, keep it good work. No problem at all, Dorian. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and see you later. Enjoy that lurky lurk. Keep your hands off my patties. Those are for paying customers only. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, sure. We'll go with that, paying customers. Didn't it say I'm a YouTube lot, but we'll try. There's a patty smacked. I mean, like, yeah, fair play to him that his content works more for TikTok. Yeah, fair play. I just don't like TikTok. I don't like how it originated. I don't like the reputation it gained for that origin. I just don't like it in general. It's a really, I see it as being really quite a shady platform, and don't really want anything to do with supporting it. Okay, that just looks scuffed. Which, I mean, to be fair, considering the subject matter is perfectly on point. Really weird as well, because the transitions are done in red. I definitely can't do that level of detail with transitions. Not at this point in time. Not when I'm this low level of skill. Definitely fucking not. That's go there. There. Like that as well. It's actually knows. Anatomy. It's just not help a great deal. Does look like it will at least link up back there. And that's fine. That bit's definitely going to be the black. That's definitely the off-white. That's definitely off-white. Actually, no. The black also needs to extend down like this. Like that. Yeah, work. Go as well. That's black. That's black. It's this bit here I'm not too sure about. Wait, no, it does need to connect because, you know, then there'll be a shoulder joint, but yeah. Be correct until I do it. God, that's way too zoomed in. Here we go. Increase the brush size a bit to get this done a little bit faster. I just thought of another thing that I could do. Yay, me making myself more work. It's fine though, it's fine. It's going to be wholly and utterly, actually full on, full appropriate. It's chunk. Oh. Side. That needs to be straightened out quite a bit more. Still doesn't look right. It's not fully straight. Woo. Straight line. Arm. Do your job. Actually listened. Right, now I need to get a wholly different reference picture up. This one I hope I should actually be able to get up online. Just want an image. Just want an image. That will do perfectly. No. Oh, that will do. That one will do perfectly. Open the new tab. It's tiny, but it will duo. It will duo. It will duo. Yeah, it will. It will duo. Color layer doesn't need to be line arted this much. Gray. That. Get that red, but maybe darken it. There we go. Darken that a bit. Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine to me. If we do a much lighter grey, should be able to just go in and Thank you for hydration from my DJ. Reference picture up anymore. To be sure that what I had in mind was the correct thing, and it was. I just need some help with placement and the overall look of things. I've realised as well, I'm nearly an hour and a half into this stream. Did I put on the music for Spotify? I did not. I'll go and do that now. Give me 2 seconds. Apologies for that. Installing Spotify. Every single time I open up Spotify, it wants to install it first. It just goes back to normal anyway. I don't know. Search. Yeah, that'll do. That is random, so here we go. That is... There we are. Now we get some background music going on from Miracle of Sounds, no less. Starting off with Fire's Fade. I realise now what the better idea would have been to do is to have taken this on the grey, done the light grey first, and then put the other things on top of it. Oh well. Never did say I was the smartest. Here we are. Won't be doing the same with the D-pad. It's way too much extra work. There we are. It's a little accessory there. That's... I honestly think, seeing as how long it's taken me to get into this and how long it's, taken me overall to finish, I think once I'm done with this, entirely. I think that's why I'm going to end stream. Also, you know, combined with me not feeling 100% still. Oh, yeah, fuck. Oh, well. That's happened, doesn't it? Right, okay, so redo that one, because that was... What? Back onto the actual colour layer. Oh, I'm an idiot. At least I found I saw the mistake and could correct it. Thank you for telling me to check the layer, DJ. It is definitely on the colour layer now. This is a really strange version to hear, because I'm so used to hearing the version that he did with Charm, and not hearing her vocals on it. It really makes this stand out as being different to me. Seems to be. Gross. Okay, so now for the black parts. And then for the wonderful going over all the transitions with some red, you know, doing the bleeding effects. And then we'll be able to call this done. And I will send it to the lucky recipient for approval before posting it elsewhere. It's my ambition at one point to have enough skill and confidence in my art to be able to add art redeems and challenges as well, and also, you know, open up commissions. And that's the dream whenever I get there, and however long it takes. I have no idea what this song is. Sounds like one of his older ones, though. You know, when he started out with his meme phase. I laugh when I upload these streams to Facebook. I get not Facebook, YouTube. Oh, Death of Rock and Roll. Actually, don't know this one. This is actually a fairly recent one of his. Let's actually see what happens if I do use the fill tool. Actually works for once. Love it. The one time I think, yeah, it's not going to work, I've been working as if it's not going to work. I use it, and then, oh, look, it works. You know what? I'm just going to connect that, because it does actually look better with some connection there. Just a tiny bit more. Let's do that. There. That's a bit more fleshed out at least. Do together. Nice. Now to do the I don't think it actually needs the transitions. What it does need though is it needs a tail. And then we will be about done. This sounds like one of his Skyrim songs, but it's not. It's Winter Still. Just gonna just pop through. Oh, there we are. I was in the mood to listen to one of his ones I knew, and apparently this is the one that's selected. Not at all appropriate for art. Or chilling out or relaxing, but hey. I suppose it's an art of demon slaying, so yeah, it fits. I wonder what happens if I hide this. Okay, it does look enough off-white. Oh! Oh! Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So the white parts of this do look enough off-white that if I remove the background, it will still stick out. It's good. Thank you. It's such a shame that the game this is for turned out to be such shit. It's a really good song. It's a really, really good song. It's just the game's absolutely diabolically awful. In fact, actually, looking at this, I think the red transition lines, I think this is where I'm going to be using those. Just to cover up gaps. Yeah. Get that. Just go over this. Hey, the great unknown. Another example. Really, really good song. Hey, the game did not live up to it. Even though, yes, I am planning to go back to Mass Effect Andromeda off stream. Huh. Okay, so we've got... That's almost completely done now. How's it look without the background? Weirdly, it actually looks better with the green background. It really does. I don't know why, but it just really does. Right, let's put in some text just so you can act as, oh, excuse me, an identifier. The fans are like, you hate it because there's platforming and such, and I see people keep saying again, no, I'm okay with that, just like because Doomslayer's weak. Exactly. The Doomslayer is really weak in it, and it's also a Twitch shooter. I don't want... It's a modern shooter game that's Doom flavored. I didn't want that. I wanted another Doom game. Doom 2016, like, this is the way that I always summarize the two Doom games that are, you know, modern. Doom 2016 is Doom brought into the modern world, you know, into the modern era. Doom Eternal is a modern shooter that's been flavored like Doom. That's the big difference, and you'd think that wouldn't make a big difference, but it does make a huge difference. And I really don't like that. I do not like... And, you know, the fact that the Doomslayer, for some weird reason, can no longer, you know, beat the living tar out of demons and beat the shit out of them with just his fists. He has had this blade to do it with. And your melee attacks do next to nothing. I was like, I'm sorry, what the hell happened? Is this an intern? It did not feel like playing as a Doomslayer. It really didn't. There we are. Yeah. Pop this here so I can add my signature, and then we were done. Is that actually even readable? Not really. Not really at all. It zoomed out a bit too much. Zoomed in a bit too much. There we are. I'll do. What if I could spell my own name rightly? Now, this a little bit. There we go. There we go. The Mori Fox is finished. It's even called the Mori Fox, though. So save that. And export it as a PNG. Mori Fox, though. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Set that down. Mark off Mori as me of having a Fox done for her. Alright, there we go. Alright, close that down. And we're back here, just in time for the song to essentially finish. I've seen someone say Doom 2016 is better than Doom Eternal, and fans say get out of the community, you don't belong in the community, and be non-binary hope to them. That's just not on. That's not on at all. A, people are entitled to their own opinions, so long as they're not opinions that, you know, devalue or demean other people, or, you know, outright harmful. And B, there's no reason to, you know, be phobic over someone who has a disagreement with you over what is essentially, you know, something you can agree to disagree on. Something you can agree to disagree on. This game is awful, or this game is brilliant. That you can agree to disagree on. Someone's gender identity, that's not something you can agree to disagree on. That is just, you either agree with it, or you're a dick. But, alright, that is where I'm going to be ending a stream. Thank you all very much for coming along, for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. Sorry it's been another short one, but apparently these Minecraft Foxes don't take all that long to do, and weirdly enough, actually, no, that Fox took longer to do because I had to, you know, sort out how to change the colour of the line art, and then all the bits around the recolouring stuff. And thank you, Mock, for your contribution to Drunk Stream Challenge. Well, I remember they said you can like the game, but I don't. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I've got no problem with people who say that you know, the Doom Eternal is good. It's like, fine, they like Doom Eternal. No problem with that whatsoever. you know, the thing is, whenever you have an opinion like that, you need to be open to the fact that not everyone hold that opinion, and people will have differing and and sometimes even opposite opinions to you. It's the way that opinions work and how people work. There's not going to be any universal. This game is the best one of the two. Well, actually, no, there are a few instances like that, but still. Thank you for the hydration reminder as well, Mock. But yeah, in general, though, it is an opinion. It is a general opinion, and the whole thing, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, which one of the two is better, is an opinion. It's an opinion. I will stand firmly by the fact that I think the Doom 2016 was the better game and should have gotten more DLC and more attention to it. And Doom Eternal is a glorified Twitch shooter. Like how most folks call Dark Souls a masterpiece, which is a matter of preference too, I suppose. Yeah. If you don't get on with the Dark Souls series, you won't get on with it. See, I love Souls-likes, as you will have seen. I've played all the FromSoft ones. I've done most of them on stream, and I don't think they're masterpieces. I think they're good in certain ways, but far from masterpieces. There are other games, there are other Souls-likes that do what Dark Souls does, but better. Like, Hellpoint. Hellpoint does a lot better than Dark Souls. The only thing it struggles with is bosses. Code Vein does a lot better than Dark Souls. What it falls down on is balancing. Trying to think of all the Souls-likes I've played now. Darksiders got Souls-like exceptionally wrong, exceptionally. But what they did do right on Darksiders, what they actually did really well in that they don't really do with any other Souls-likes, is give the main character a personality, and a really good one at that. That is the only thing that I will say that Darksiders 3, as a Souls-like, elevates it above all the other Souls-likes, is you have a main character who has a personality. Because all the Souls-like things is just, you're just this person who just happens to be reacting to what's around them. Yeah. Guess what? Dark Souls wouldn't have our Souls-likes. No, they would exist. They just probably would be called something else. Because Dark Souls was not the first Souls-like. Demon Souls wasn't even the first Souls-like. It's just, as with quite a lot of these things, the very first instance of something, the very first instance of something is not what it gets named after. It's, the very first extremely popular instance gets named after. So I can't think of the other Souls-like games I've played. I know I've played some that haven't been FromSoft ones. On the topic of FromSoft Souls-likes, though, honestly, now that I've been playing through all of them and I've replayed them, I have to say that honestly, one of the best ones, best overall, is Bloodborne. Bloodborne wasn't amazing, but it was better than the Dark Souls trilogy, and League's better than Sekiro. Sekiro had so much wrong with it, and there's so much different in it, it's hard to even call it a Souls-like, yet it is. Here's my character. Yeah, she is. That is one thing I will always say about the Darksiders series, is that the characters are extremely well written in all of them. Well, all the ones I've played so far, like War, Death, and Fury, really, really well written characters, really well voiced, really well executed. Haven't played Genesis, so I don't know what Strife's like, but I may get Genesis. Next time Genesis is on sale, I'll probably get it and stream it, because I was waiting till after I finished Darksiders 3, but then realised that, no, I just can't be arsed, that's a shit game. Forgot those games existed before Dark Souls, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, also, Mori brought this point up, actually, during one of her streams, is she does not really like the term Metroidvania. Metroidvania is very much a... it's not the first instance of those kind of games, and also there's this intrinsic elitism with it that you have to know about Metroid or Castlevania to know what a Metroidvania is. And it falls apart. It falls apart because, if you don't know what it is, then people will start coming down and say, "Oh, how can you know not what these are? They're iconic." It's like, well, I'm sorry, I wasn't born into gaming. This is my first foray into gaming. I've just asked, what is a Metroidvania? But yeah. Shame Darksiders gameplay wise not as good in the sense. The third one isn't. First and second ones, yeah, the gameplay is good. Although the second one bores me. Seriously, I don't know what it is. I played through the first one twice, quite happily, and would have played through the first one again. The second one, I struggled. I got about halfway through, and then just the rest of the game was a slog. I finished it, and I thought, okay, I'll go through and get all the achievements this time. And I got to a short way through, and just went, nah, can't be asked. I've got Darksiders 2, the definitive edition on PlayStation 5, well, PlayStation 4 technically. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll go on and get platinum because I know I can do it. It's doable. I've done it before, or come close to it. I got seriously, I think I got past the first boss. I was like, ugh. Now I remember why I didn't like it. Ugh. Metroidvania thing, the System Shock came up first, that kind of thing. Yeah, the whole thing about upgrading your arsenal and going back to places now with better upgrades to unlock paths and it not being completely linear start to finish, that's been done even before System Shock, I believe, but System Shock really did a good job with it. The thing that Metroidvania is also known for is the Metroidvanias tend to be 2D platformers with that mechanic in it. But yeah, I do see a lot of things that are titled Metroidvanias. Oh yeah, and also on the topic of System Shock, BioShock 4's looking really shaky, really shaky. The development studio has lost like 40 employees, including some of the leads. It's like, And the publisher is saying it's not a mass firing, it's a restructuring. It's like, you just mass fired a load of people because they don't want to do it. You've either mass fired them or they've walked because they don't want to do it anymore. BioShock 4 is going to fucking flop. I can tell you that now. It's a video on my girlfriend and plays game for a non-game or something like that. I'd see, like, seriously, like, this is a concept I've had for like most of my life. Like, I've been a gamer since I can remember. Like, literally. I was playing games probably as early as 2 or 3 years old. I was a computer gamer since then. I've been, completely into gaming ever since then. And and whenever I meet someone, or I'm close friends with someone, or I'm in a relationship with someone, and they're like, I don't play games, but I like watching them. It's like, okay, then you can watch me play games then. I will quite happily play games for people to watch. Especially if they're games they haven't been able to finish, or if they've been interested in but not been able to play. Quite happy to do that. And hey, look where that's got me. I'm a streamer for doing exactly that. Oof. Yeah, oof. There's BioShock 4. It was in development. It looks like it's going to be canned though. They said that this isn't going to be leaving things in development hell. No, it's not going to be in limbo. No, we're just restructuring. It's like, sure, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been in development for a very long time. They had the entire dev studio fired, and that's definitely not in development limbo. No. Duke Nukem Forever definitely was not in development limbo for 15 years. No. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're getting a BioShock 4. And if we do, it's going to be shit. Like, yeah, I was going to say as if Infinite wasn't. BioShock Infinite is one of those things where I have a massive difference of opinion with. Like, I know a lot of people love BioShock Infinite. And I know that Callie adores BioShock Infinite. And the thing is, that when she tells me the things that she loves about it, I agree with her. I agree with what she loves about BioShock Infinite. I just think that they could have done more with a lot of what they did in it, and they could have made it more feel like either They could have made it feel more like a Bioshock game or a System Shock game of sorts, or they should have renamed it. Like, because it's not really a shock game. It's got elements of a shock game in it, but if you call it Bioshock, people are going to be expecting it to link and play like Bioshock 1 and 2. The same, like, if they called Bioshock 1 System Shock 3, even though it's a spiritual successor to the System Shock games, if you went into Bioshock thinking it was System Shock 3, you wouldn't like it, because it's not System Shock. It's Bioshock. It's got a lot of similarities with System Shock, but it's not System Shock. It's Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock Infinite is not Bioshock. It has elements of it. It feels like it in places, but it's not a Bioshock game. And I think that's the biggest error they'd made when they were trying to fix things was the Burial at Sea DLC. I did love their idea of revisiting Rapture in Bioshock Infinite. That I liked, because I love Rapture. I love all the stuff they've done around Rapture. I loved Bioshock 1 and 2. I love the book Rapture. I love everything about it because it was so well written and so detailed and such a great example of world building. And then Bioshock Infinite just basically took all of that and said, nah, that's part of Infinite's plotline now. All the rest of the shit happened in Rapture doesn't even matter. Nah. I'm like, thanks. You've essentially made, Atlas's motivations completely and utterly worthless. You made Atlas's motivations worthless because, he's just, like, I don't know. Thing is, Atlas / Sinclair was never a sadist. He was never a sadist or evil. He was an opportunist. He was an extreme opportunist and had been since day one. And Burial at Sea fucked with that. Half an hour in, third zone, got bored and stepped away and came back, had fun, and got bored again. Yeah, the gameplay of Bioshock Infinite is not its strong point, especially when I was playing 1999 mode. Bioshock Infinite on 1999 mode is a slog. It's not impossible. In places it was nowhere near as tough as I thought it was going to be. The only parts of the game which I found really difficult was when you had to fight handymen. The handymen in Infinite on 1999 mode, absolutely ludicrous. The one in the in like the square area where where you've got the theatre fights that you have to do. The handyman fight there, that's a ball like. You can cheese it though, and I cheesed it. I was not ashamed of cheesing it. You can basically get the handyman stuck on one of the balconies and just shoot him from the floor. Burial at Sea pretty much fucked the story, honestly. Yep, pretty much. Well, I heard people are saying Bioshock 2 is canon in the DLC of Infinite, but in a different timeline. Yeah, that is the big problem though, is that they essentially erased Bioshock 2's existence, because they made loads of references to Bioshock 1, loads of them. They did not even mention anything from Bioshock 2. I was like, it's in a different timeline. Yeah, that's just developer speak for we don't give a shit, but look, alternate timelines exist, so any possibility can exist. No. Go kept them on attention. No problem at all, Mock. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. Oh, the easy was still hard. Parts of Infinite on easy. Parts of Infinite are just difficult. Although, there are ways of making it really easy. The Possession Vigor, with both upgrades, makes the game an absolute cakewalk. Mostly because you use possession on someone. If it's a human, that enemy is dead. Because with both of the upgrades, it doesn't cost much, and they suicide at the end of it. That enemy is then taken care of. And you can do that with almost any enemy as well, it does that. And even ones that don't do that, you can turn to your side for a while. What was the other one I used? Because I mainly used 2 vigors throughout the entirety of the game. I also mainly only used 2 guns. Actually, no, 3 guns. Once I got them anyway. What was the other vigor I used? Murder of Crows, I think. Was Murder of Crows? Might have been Murder of Crows. I have a feeling that it was Murder of Crows mostly because it's a very good stun, and when they're stunned, they'll take extra damage. Can't remember massively. But the weapons you use is sniper rifle and either the shotgun or the hand cannon, depending on what's available and what you're good with. But the sniper rifle was a staple. Like the number of times that you could take down enemies whilst they were hiding, or before they even engaged you. Sniper rifle just made things so easy, and the fact that it's one shots pretty much anything in the game. Good. Use possession and fire all the time. Yeah, is a good combination. Possession is probably by far the most overpowered vigor in the game, which in a way does fit the whole the thing they did with Bioshock. In Bioshock 1 on hard mode, the best way to do it was wrench only. Using the wrench was the best way to go through the entirety of Bioshock 1. Bioshock 2, the best way to go through it was drill only. That was weird. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be ending today. Thank you all very much for coming along. No special mentions to come out. No, it's fine. But still, thank you all very much for coming along. And next stream is going to be tomorrow, which is Monday at 4 p.m. GMT, where I will use a shotgun, whatever weapon I forgot. That's completely fair. Yeah. Next stream is going to be 4 p.m. GMT Monday, where I will be going back to doing some Cyberpunk for that stream only, because the update happened and I want to show off the PS5 version because it looks amazing and I want to experience how amazing it is. Until then, though, thank you very much for coming along, and I hope you've enjoyed this little doodling session, or whatever the fuck it's turned out to be. But until next time, though, hope you... Oh, God. Hope you have a good evening, a good night, a good day, a good morning, or good afternoon. Whatever the time is for you. Till then, though, stay safe. See you later. Bye.